All praises are due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that blessed us with many blessings that He has given to all kinds of people, animals, and all the creatures. And we send also peace and salutation to our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his companions, his families, and all of his nations until the day of judgment. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among them. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the 10th of September and it is the World Day of Suicide Prevention, if you know. 10th of September is the World Day of Suicide Prevention. And as everybody knows, especially here in the US, that the percentage of suicide is very high. The Foundation of American Suicide Prevention says that every day at least 132 persons die due to the suicide. So this is very dangerous. And for us as Muslims, we know that this life is not the end. There is another life. There is the hereafter life, which is the eternal one. So if you fail this life and you finish this life by doing this, which everyone knows that it is the big sin, it is the huge mistake, then you finish your life by ending with the badness. You end your life not with the husnul khatimah, the noble ending, but with the worst ending, the su'ul khatimah. And many ayahs, many ahadith told us about the harmless of this very deed. Allah SWT, for example, in Surah Nisa, verse number 23, Allah says, until 29, at the verse of 29, He says, He closed the ayah by saying, وَلَا تَقْتُلُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ كَانَ بِكُمْ رَحِيمًا. And please don't murder yourself, don't kill your own self, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for you is the most merciful. Also our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says in one hadith, Man qatala nafsahu bihadidatin fahadidatuhu fi yadihi yawm al-qiyamati yatawajjahu biha fi an-nari khalidan mukhaldan fiha. Whoever kills himself with a knife, then who will do that the same deed later in the hellfire eternally. And he continues more than this, but the same thing, whoever kills himself with something, throwing himself, for example, from a high place, or drink a drug, or perhaps many dangerous drink, then he will do the same thing later in the hellfire. The hadith narrated by Imam Bukhari. So, suicide is there. We know it's haram, it's forbidden for every Muslim. But do you know that the most important cause of this suicide is the depression, is the anxiety that everyone actually faces in his own life. None of us, except he finds the anxiety, he feels the depression in his own life. Therefore, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in many ayahs in the Quran says, وَلَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ, or something like that. Al-khawf, as Ibn Abbas said, is the depression. Is the depression from your past. As for yahzanun, is your anxiety from your future. So human is always between the depression of his past and the anxiety for his future. And Islam, as the religion of Allah, as the best guide of life, has taught us some solutions that can prevent us from doing suicide, and also at the same time to decrease our depression. decrease our anxiety. Yeah, it is there. It's normal. Even our beloved Prophet ﷺ feel that he was depressed. He felt the anxiety. Even in the Quran, it said Allah Subhanahu wa Taala said, وَلَقَدْ نَعْلَمُ إِنَّهُ لَا يَحْزُنُكَ الَّذِي يَقُولُونَ. Allah knows that you are saved, our beloved Prophet. Allah knows that you are saved. You get sorrow. Allah also said in Surah Maryam about Maryam. You know Maryam? That very pious woman. Allah said, فَأَجَاءَهَا الْمَخَاضُ إِلَى جِذْعِ النَّخْلِ قَالَتْ يَا لَيْتَنِي مِتُّ قَبْلَ هَذَا وَكُنْتُ نَسْيًا مَنْسِيًّا. When he got pregnant, almost gave the birth, then he said, oh, I hope that I was dying before this, and people do not know what happens to me. Therefore, Islam taught us to do many things, but of them I just give you 3 solutions. Then you can practice in your own life, and you can tell that to your own family. And please, the statistics say that most of the cases of suicide occurs for the Middle Ages. One of them, the first thing is to believe in Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala's decrees. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala says in Surah At-Taghabun, وَمَنْ يُؤْمِنْ بِاللَّهِ يَهْدِ قَلْبَهُ. Whoever believes in Allah's qadar, مَا أَصَابَ مُصِيبَةٍ إِلَّا بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ. Whoever happens in your life is because the destiny, because the decree of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. That Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala always has His own wisdom behind that. Allah says, whoever believes in that, yahdi qalbah, Allah will guide his heart. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala make it softer, make it easier to him to face the life. So this is the first one. Please believe that every things that happen in our life, behind those is Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Perhaps sometimes we know, sometimes we don't understand, but just believe. Just believe Allah more merciful for you than you for yourself. Allah is more knowledgeable about you more than yourself. That's the first one. The second thing is that to ask the expert when you face such thing. Allah said in the Quran in some ayahs, like in Surah Al-Hijr, also in Surah Al-Anbiya, فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلَ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Surah Al-Nahl, Surah 16, and Surah Al-Anbiya, Surah 21, ayah number 7, فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلَ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Ask the expert, ask the person, the people of knowledge, if you don't understand. So now we have scholars here in the United States. We have also psychologists. You can go there. You have many chaplains. So you can go there and ask them for your own problems. Please, don't just keep your problem in yourself. When you get sick, you need a doctor and you go there. You ask for solution. Also, this is your own disease. This is the real disease. So you go to the expert in order to solve such problem. Last but not least, is that you just keep your life, just keep moving on, and enjoy your life with halal things. Allah Himself gave Maryam some solutions. After that, Allah said to her, وَكُلِي وَاشْرُبِي وَقَرِّ عَيْنَ فَكُلِي وَاشْرُبِي وَقَرِّ عَيْنَ. So please eat, please drink, and be happy. فَكُلِي وَاشْرُبِي وَقَرِّ عَيْنَ. Eat, drink, and be happy. So we are just human beings. We need sometimes time to enjoy our time. So please have your own time. But don't make sin, because sin is not the source of happiness at all. Sin, once again I say, is not the source of happiness at all. Even it's harmful thing, it will give you more sadness. So may Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala bless us with His blessings, prevent us from doing suicide, decrease our depression, decrease our anxiety, and keep our children, our beloved family, from doing bad things, especially suicide. Allah Ta'ala alam. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al mursalin. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.